Hello children, welcome back to this channel. How are you and how has the holiday been? I hope you've learned a thing or two during this lockdown. When I was younger, I used to ask my dad to buy me biscuits when he goes out of the house. I can imagine that during this lockdown period, you've asked your mom or dad for one thing or the other. And why do we ask them for these things? We want these things and we believe that they're going to be able to get them and bring them home for us. But you know what? As I grew older, I realized that there was someone who was able to give me much more than my father is able to give me. And that same person is able to give you much more than your mommy, your daddy, your brothers and sisters can give you. In fact, I have a song that tells us about believing in this person. Let me teach you the song. Here it goes. Faith is just believing what God says He will do. He will never fail us, His promises are true. If we but receive Him, His children we become. Faith is just believing the wondrous thing He's done. Let us sing together again. Faith is just believing what God says He will do. He will never fail us, His promises are true. If we but receive Him, His children we become. Faith is just believing the wondrous thing He's done. Isn't that amazing? Faith is believing what God says He will do. So when you pray and when you ask God for anything, and when you read the Bible or somebody reads the Bible to you, you have to believe what God says He will do. That is what faith means. Faith means believing. And we also understand from this song that He never fails. So God is not like human beings who for one reason or the other can fail. God never fails us. If God says He will do a thing, He goes on to do that thing. So we know that God will never fail us. And the song also says, if we but receive Him, we become His children. So if you and I receives God into our lives, we become His children. If you've ever received Jesus Christ as your Lord and personal Savior, then I want you to know that you can believe God for everything that you pray about. If you have never believed Jesus Christ as your Lord and personal Savior, if you've never received Him as your Lord and personal Savior, I want you to know that you can do that today. Okay, children, let us sing the song. Faith is just believing what God says He will do. He will never fail us, His promises are true. If we but receive Him, His children we become. Faith is just believing the wondrous thing He's done. Simple, right? Okay, let's sing together again. Faith is just believing what God says He will do. He will never fail us, His promises are true. If we but receive Him, His children we become. Faith is just believing the wondrous thing He's done. Faith is just believing what God says He will do. He will never fail us, His promises are true. If we but receive Him, His children we become. Faith is just believing the wondrous thing He's done. Okay. Let's sing together again. Faith is just believing what God says He will do. He will never fail us, His promises are true. If we but receive Him, His children we become. Faith is just believing the wondrous thing He's done. Oh, I really like this song. Come on, sing with me again. Faith is just believing what God says He will do. He will never fail us, His promises are true. If we but receive Him, His children we become. Faith is just believing the wondrous thing He's done. I'm happy that you came and sang along with me. Don't forget this song. You can get your paper and you can get a pen or pencil and write down the song so that you can always sing it and memorize it.